Everyone, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. We're working on another European today. 2001 Mercedes C240, doesn't really matter. Got called in for a parasitic draw problem. Customer says battery goes dead overnight. So the shop owner here, he said he charged up the battery, in the shop, and left it unhooked in the car so I could come take a look at it with a fully charged battery. Well, I put the key in it, no beans, nothing happens. The battery is at 9.5 volts. Now the question becomes, hey, battery was disconnected. Why is it at 9.5 volts? Well, since I'm already here, let's at least prove that this battery is spanked, that it can't take a charge. What's the experiment? So right now we're at 9.45. Let's jump start the car and get our amp clamp around the main ground wire and see how much current is the battery accepting and what the voltage is. So A, we'll check the vehicle's charging system. B, if the battery that's spanked right now is not taking any charge, it should charge at like 40 amps. If it's completely depleted, then we can say, hey, you need a new battery. And if you still have a problem, then I'll come back and do an actual test. But with a bad battery, you cannot do a valid parasitic draw test. It's 9.4 volts. The modules get confused. And you might have unwanted results. So we're going to jump our Noco to this thing. Turn it on. Okay, we're ready to go. So it switches on and off. 11.6 right now. Let's see if it starts up. Maybe a quick and dirty, or it might be back. Who knows? And key on. Okay. Everything works. Now 14 volts. Okay, that's fine. Take this off. So that's good. 14.1 right now. How much current is the battery accepting? Let's put on 40 amps. Zero the clamp. Put it around our negative battery cable. 6 amps. 5 amps. Weak sauce. Your battery is shit. Look, that's it.
It's upside down.
Dead battery. It's only accepting 5 amps, that's nothing. It should be accepting like 40 amps. So replace that, and
well, what if we hook up our good jumper?
you just want to see that verify there's no parasitic draw right now?
Yeah.
Well, let's shut it off.
Let's hook up to it now. If that's a good battery, that should start taking some amperage, right?
Is this thing fully charged?
Almost
pretty good. Oh yeah, so that's fully charged. So that's fully charged, and this isn't accepting any amps. You won't see any difference here. It'll just, stay like that. So what we can do right now, shut the car off, leave this on here, see if this goes to zero. And if it doesn't, then, Okay, closed. I don't know if it wants the hood closed or not, if it has some kind of security stuff.
I don't think so. Normally just
1.7.
Yeah, there's an electrical switch here.
Okay. Let's see, 0. And
give it a minute.
Yeah, we'll let it go to sleep first. Voltage is already down to less than 10 volts, so this is junk. We could hook up another battery to it and see if there's any current going through this wire when the vehicle is off and sleeping. So right now, if I re-zero my clamp, 0, Clamp it around. About 1 amp. That's significant, but the car may not be asleep just yet. And if our voltage is really low, then the modules could be kind of confused and not going to sleep. So let's do a controlled experiment with 12 volts on here, see what the amperage is. Alright, so with the jumper hooked up, we have 12.3 volts, that's fine. And our amperage on this wire, again, re-zero the amp clamp, put it on the wire, about 1.3 amps. So the car should have gone to sleep by now, I think. And there's definitely a draw. So I assume, you know, the battery is spanked because it got depleted to 0 several times. So everything's locked, the car's, you know, security system's enabled. The hood latches are locked manually, just in case it has a button in there. There's actually a switch, so it knows when the hood is locked. But we still have 1.3 amps consistent, and it's negative because the current is leaving the positive, going through whatever accessory and coming back through the amp clamp this way. That's why we have a negative sign. So it makes sense. It's draining the jump pack right now. Interesting. So let's look up a power distribution diagram and start chasing this thing down. I mean, I think it is a real problem. Alright, next step. We still have the 1.3 amp draw. Where do we begin? Power distribution. Pull up a diagram real quick here on my phone. All data is actually really good on phones nowadays. You can zoom in, it's really clear. This is the non-OE diagram, the colored one. There's the battery. It goes to front pre-fuse box, right rear of engine compartment. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fuses right there. That's this guy. Main cable comes in. There's the battery positive lug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires coming off of the pre-fuse box. Let's do our voltmeter voltage drop test. So if there's any current running through one of these fuses, it should show up as a very small voltage drop. We're in millivolts here. So I'll set the camera up and we'll do that. Alright, here we go. You can see the voltmeter. If I touch the leads together, 0.0 millivolts. Verify our meter is good. Voltage drop is going to be from the positive lug to each one of these studs. 0.4 millivolts. Okay, let's keep going. Next one is, we'll say that's 0. Next one, 0, 0.1, you have to be exact, I guess. When you're measuring these small voltages, 0. And finally, 0, 0.1 within the tolerance. So the one here that stands out is the leftmost one, 0.4 millivolts. And our amp draw has not gone away. It's still 1.4 amps. So we're chasing this wire, the leftmost wire. Where does that go? We should pull up the actual fuse layout box. Is that fuse number 1, 125 amp, or is it fuse number 6, 60 amp? Rear SAM control module with fuse and relay module. Okay, so that goes to rear SAM. This one goes to front SAM electric fan, front SAM control module. So, and then this guy, actually the leftmost one, fuse 1, 125 amp, goes to interior fuse box under left end of dash. There you go. So let's first double check which fuse is which. I think we're dealing with this one. And we'll probably go right to the next fuse box, which is inside the car. Alright, we looked up the information. Here's the front pre-fuse box. And the fuses are labeled, actually logically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 is not used, or 3 is not used. We're worried about 1. 1 is Interior fuse box F34. Excellent. So now, actually it's in the same page. Go right to the interior fuse box. An interior compartment on driver's side. So there's the interior fuse box. We go right back to our wiring diagram and do the same voltage drop measurement on all of these fuses. Wow, a fuse box that's accessible on a Mercedes? That's 2001. Back when they're still kind of logical. Amazing. Ooh, check this out. Fusible link. Let's we can read that later. Here's the fuse box. We already know the layout. Let's just go through all of them and see if we can catch the voltage drop here. By the way, the OEM paper diagram actually matches what's on all data in terms of the fuse numbers. 32 lower right, 32 lower right. Even tells you where it is in the car. And now, so we're worried about fuse 21 through 42. And oh man, this is going to be tough. I think we might have to go back to all data. It actually goes by alphabet here instead of by fuse number. That's not very logical. But let's check the voltage drop on all these fuses. Alright, here we go. Voltmeter kind of set up. I got my two probes. We're going to go one by one on these fuses. So that one, 0. Next one, 0. Next one, 0. Next one here, 0 again. We got 2 hiding behind the voltmeter. We want to be consistent and measure each one the same way. 0 again. Last one in this row. Oh, come on, voltmeter. It's kind of tricky with one hand. I'm trying to film the whole process here. So, all right, 0 on that one. Next row, starting from the top. Again, 0. 0 again. We got 4 more fuses. 0 again, down to 3. Oh, 2.7 millivolts. All right, let's keep going here. Don't get too excited. 0.4. 2.6, 0.4, and finally, last but not least, last fuse, 0.6. Interesting. So definitely have draw through these 3 fuses, with the pink one drawing the most. Let's write those values down and see where they go. Looking at what these fuses feed. So 40, we have the biggest voltage drop, 2.7 millivolts, and it feeds passenger seat with memory. This is fuse 40. Taxi version, police emergency vehicle, don't care about that. Adjustable front passenger seat with memory. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. What else does it feed? Separation point, emergency release switch. And which model is this? USA version. Telephone interface. Telephone something. Telephone. Email control unit. Alright, next one, 41. That's the one that had 0.4 millivolts. Let's just see what it feeds. Automatic air conditioning, comfort, control, blah blah blah. And last one, 42, is instrument cluster. So the biggest draw right now is for the power seat. Let's see if the power seat actually works. Oh, there it goes. We try all the functions here. Oh, that's a steering wheel? Ooh, that's pretty neat. Wow, fancy. Let's see the headrest here. Up and down, that works. And the backrest. Okay. Let's just see if we still have a voltage drop on this fuse right here. Still 2.7 millivolts. I'm gonna pull it out, see what happens. Okay, it's out. A, do we still have a draw on the next two fuses here? Still 0.4. .8, so that went up. Pop the fuse back in. Double check. Yep, our voltage drop is still there. And 0.4. Instrument cluster is 1.6. Now, however, if we close the door, see it's on. I'm not too worried about the instrument cluster. Worried about this guy. So let's keep that out for now. Let's lock the car. I got my key right here. So if we shut it, lock it, see what our parasitic draw is. Again, never trust your amp clamp, re-zero it. Zeroed, clamp it. Still showing 1.4. What the heck? Our instrument cluster. Tell aid visit workshop. Why is that still on? We locked the car. We got out of the car. Why is that awake? Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe we should plug in a scanner and scan for codes for these modules. Something's not letting them go to sleep. Alright, so I got the car started up. Shut it off. Remove key. This thing should go to sleep, right? Close the door. Lock it. Why the frick is the instrument cluster still on? Interesting. Alright, next question is, why is the cluster not going to sleep? Does this thing even know if the doors are open or closed? All the doors lock and unlock, right? Lock. Yep, all the door locks work. So I open it. Let's see if we can lock it with the door open. This one does not. Okay. How about if I have this door open? Try to lock it. Lock. It does lock. Do these buttons do anything? So on the door, the dome light doesn't work. Let's try all these doors. Oh, here we go. Here's your problem, lady. It might be time for a scanner. I want to see if the car can sense if its doors are locked or unlocked. I mean, why does the dome light not come on when the doors are open? Doesn't make any sense. See? Nothing. I think it's time for a scanner, make this process a little faster. Alright, we got the car running, launch hooked up. It's asking, it asked for the VINs, it couldn't read it automatically. Now build date here Oh look, it tells you to replace the airbags in 2015. I wonder how much that would cost. But hey, they want you to be safe. 0800. So up to 2003. Okay, it's correct. Let's just do the health report. Quick test, yes. Switch ignition on. Let's go. We'll let it run. We'll be right back. So we're scanning it. Let's see what fun messages we have on here. Tail light, right, substitute lamps, ESP not available. Tail light R, check lamp. Maybe the tail, maybe that's the problem. It's telling us the problem. The rear light bulb's burned out. It's too smart, right? We're 54% through here. Oh, let's see what it has. Oh, of course we're gonna have 50 trouble codes. But we'll let it do its thing. We'll save the health report, all the codes, and then try to go from there. Whew, finally done. Fault report. Let's just press that button. Oh my gosh. Report. See if we can handle this. Confirm. Vehicle diagnostics report. Let's just save that. Oh, it's going to take a little while. A lot of codes in here. Save successfully. Sweet. Okay. Let's go through them. Electronic selector module. So 19 total faults. That's cool. It gives you a total fault count. Signal sent by control unit. Control line for the stop lamp status not available on CAN bus. Okay. P2000. The braking torque value sent from the traction system via CAN bus is implausible. Whatever. Stored code. Steering angle sensor not initialized. Supplemental restraint. Front airbag faulty. Restraint system control module. Blah 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 blah. Overhead control panel. Oh my gosh. Voltage of the control unit is low under voltage. Roof system is not normalized. Roof system. Not normalized. That's current and stored. So keep that in mind. This is in the overhead control panel. Let's see what else we have. Electronic ignition switch EL code. Control unit is defective. Well, it just tells you right there. Just freaking replace it already. Lock is module is defective. That's stored. Upper control panel. Fault in CAN. Fault in CAN. Fault in CAN communication with control unit. Rear SAM control unit with fuse and relay module. Oh my gosh. This car just needs its freaking brain cleared out. SAM front signal acquisition actuation module. Again, stored, low battery voltage because it's been spanked. Rear SAM, again, voltage codes mostly. Component right tail lamp and parking lamp has short circuit or open circuit. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna check this freaking tail lamp. It's saying it's bad. I don't know. Looks good to me. Unbelievable. Let's keep going here. I don't waste too much time on this. Instrument cluster. CD changer. Just stored codes, nothing. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Rear door control unit. The component is faulty. That's kind of interesting. Current stored B1000 N69/3 left rear door control unit. I almost want to write that one down. Any current codes we're going to let rear door control unit. The power window relay does not operate. Well, let's see. Does it operate? Left rear door. That works. Let's try the other one there. Yep. Oh my gosh. Power window relay remains in the switch state. Contact sticking. Wow, it can tell you a freaking contact sticking. Left rear window motor hall sensor signal incorrect direction of rotation. Wow. Right door module rear right. Components faulty. The power window relay does not operate. So same codes in both right and left rear doors. Interesting. Electric seat adjustment module with is defective. All these modules are defective apparently. Ridiculous. Simply ridiculous. Communication with assistant driver seat front door module is interfered. Current stored. Component left and right footwell flaps actuator is stiff or blocked. What the hell is a right footwell flap actuator? Mercedes, you're being silly. I've never seen a code like that. Oh my gosh, amazing. Communication error, flap, right blending air flap is stiff or blocked. So, go back. I want to see if I can just freaking clear this whole thing out right now. Let's see. Let's put the launch to the test. Clear DTC. Yes, absolutely. This is powerful. Let's see the Varus do this. All module code clear. This would take forever. I mean, it has what? 20, 30 modules? The launch is impressive on European cars. Not gonna lie, this is really cool. Ignition switch off. Okay. Press OK. Now it's clearing fault memory. Please wait 10 seconds. Ignition switch on. Now on all the way. This is a Mercedes. Okay. Processing, please wait. Our lamp is back on. Tail light right substitute lamp. Okay, it's completed. So now, so that's cool. Did it rescan for codes? So these must all be current. Let's just do fault report again. Okay, report. Confirm. This is after code clear. We have 7 now remaining. Let's save that one. This is after code clear. These should be current codes. Okay. So ESP steering angle sensor is not initialized. That's still in there. Roof system not initialized. Normalized. Electronic steering control module. Did not reset those. We can go in there and play around with it. Fault and CAN communication. Current and stored. So can we not talk to the rear SAM? Interesting. EIS. What is EIS? Ah, N73 EIS EZS control unit is defective. So that's kind of a common thread, and the rear SAM can't talk to us, so maybe it doesn't know when to go to sleep. So this is good. After a code clear, all these come back. Let's see what else we got here. We don't care about air conditioning. Communication with assistant driver seat front door module is interfered. Module with seat adjustment memory near driver steering column is defective. Okay. So the rear SAM can't talk to N73 EIS control unit. And here, EIS, electronic ignition switch, that's what it stands for. B1000, control unit is defective. Communication fault with control unit N265 electric steering lock control module. Finally, control unit N265 electric steering control module is defective. Okay, we might be getting somewhere here. This is awesome. Back out. Let's go to EIS. Switch on ignition. I'm just going to start the car. Okay. Read fault code. We have 3 fault codes there. Let's just clear them out. I'm curious now. Read data stream. Wow. Key track. Amazing. Key track, operating state, initialized, personalized, put in transport mode, drive authorization, turn enable. So let's just select that page. See what live data we can see. Yes, are enabled. Power supply 13.8. So I turn the key to off. What changes? The voltage drops. Turn it to off position here. And then I can remove the key. There you go. No, no, no. Coil for energy supply of transmitter keys switched off. Yes. Our instrument cluster is still on. Let's just look at some more data here. Let's see that. Key in position, auxiliary inserted. Off, 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 off. Unknown status, off. Let's put the key in. It says key's inserted, it's on. I mean, the key's off, but it's inserted. Why didn't that change? I don't know. Let's turn it to the first position. Turn it to second position. Okay, we're not changing anything here. Start it up. Car is on. What the heck? Okay. Uh-oh. Key in position, H0 auxiliary contact, key inserted in control module, output circuit, output circuit. This is not good. Output terminal 50 can. See, key off, keys out. Did not change, did it? Okay. Clear fault memory. Can we do that? Turn off ignition. Yes. Keys in my hand. Switch on ignition. Okay, key is definitely on. Learn from the other Mercedes. Completed. Read fault code. Says no fault. Okay. Data stream. Okay. They all stay off. Unknown status. Back. Back. Read fault code. No fault. Okay. Let's go back to our health report. Says okay. Go into the SAM. Ignition's on. Read fault code. Fault in CAN communication. Let's just erase these. I'm not sure why I didn't erase them in the big fault clear. So clear fault memory. Okay. Turn off ignition. Okay. Every time we gotta wait 10 seconds. Turn it back on. So basically I want to go through all those modules that still have codes. Turn on ignition. Okay. Okay. Read fault code. Current and stored. So still can't talk to N73. Very interesting. Two faults in the SAM. Where's our EIS? There you go. So that's still okay. Turn on ignition. Fault code. No fault. And there you go. Keys out. One malfunction. What's the malfunction? Check washer fluid level. That's your malfunction, lady. Going by your gas. You're out of gas too. Reserve fuel. Visit filling station. Light sensor. Okay. Okay. ESP. What's in the ESP? Oh yeah, the steering angle sensor. Should we initialize it? Let's try it. While we're here, we're not going to charge them anything extra. Special function. Maybe we shouldn't do this. Keith would say, Ivan, don't touch it. Special function. Initial startup. I know what that is. Ooh, new control module. No adaptations are required to bring control unit into service. Road test. Steering angle sensor. N49. I wonder where the steering angle sensor is. Passenger seat, driver's seat. Well, driver's seat with memory. Oh, man. Are we running in circles? Not yet, but man. Current and stored. Apparently it's defective. I don't know why. Same damn thing. Huh. It's dark. I've been on this thing way too long. So, door is closed. Back on the fuses. The bottom two go to sleep. The instrument cluster goes to sleep. Everything's happy. So on these bottom two fuses we have no voltage drop. Oh man, you guys can't even see the ohm meter. 0. This guy here. Oh, come on. 0. Last one is still 2.5, 2.6. Okay. I unplugged the power seat control module, so we can't move our seat anymore. Draw is still there. What else is on this fuse? And what did I do here? Don't need that. The telephone module. Fuse 40. Adjustable front seat. Canadian vehicles. USA version. Trunk lid separation point. Emergency release switch. And rear SAM control unit. Interface. Tele-aid. all this crap is going somewhere. At least we narrowed it down to this fuse, number 40. It's not the seat control module. What can we do? Unplug this. Try to find this cell phone thing. See, unlock the trunk. That doesn't work. That works. Let's see if there's anything. Oh my gosh. Ski sack. It's gonna be under that panel. Can I get it out without too much breakage? Guess you're gonna have to chill in the wheel well here for a sec. So we unplugged the stupid cell phone thing. Close. And our instrument cluster now comes alive. Dumb. Let's see what our draw is. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Work with me. Work with me, Mercedes. 0. However, this is very cool. On the instrument cluster, it's 1.3, 0, 0. So it is the cell phone thing. Let's lock the car. Is it going to show that continuously? There's the draw on this fuse that we were worried about. The power seat module fuse is completely gone. After unplugging the stupid cell phone thing, we can plug the seat module back in. Again, it's car's off. And let's see if the draw is not there. Perfect. I like it. No more draw on that fuse. Instrument cluster went to sleep. No draw there. No draw there. Okay, okay, okay. I'm getting excited here. Oh no, our battery clamp came off. Let's keep jumping it here. Let's double check the battery voltage, make sure that's good. I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited. Oh yeah, we're at 12.3, that's good. Back to our amp clamp, I have to get a new one. This is jumping around too much. There it is, 0. We're on the wire, that's it. Fixed. Woohoo! We'll leave that cell phone module unplugged in the back, the Motorola. Get a new battery for this thing, and I think we should be in good shape.